Hey guys, welcome to Verba Voice Coaching. I'm Abby Verba, a professional voice teacher and accent coach from Nashville, Tennessee. And in today's video, I want to expel 3 vocal myths for you that I was told as a singer growing up. I was told by multiple other singers, sometimes vocal coaches even teach these things. And I want to talk about these things in this video and why they're not actually true. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that like button so that you can receive tips and tricks from me in the future on how to improve your voice. So let's get started with myth number 1 in today's video. Myth number 1, vocal fry is bad for you. I've heard this from a lot of, also whispering. Whispering is bad for you. I heard this too growing up. I've heard this from not just other singers and voice teachers, but even from just like my family growing up. I heard that whispering is bad for your voice. This is not true. Whispering and even vocal fry, like this is vocal fry for those of you who don't really know. People think vocal fry is bad for your voice. That's not true at all. Vocal fry is actually not harmful for your voice. All that's happening is really just that your vocal cords are lightly touching together and creating this kind of raspy sound like this. So there's friction happening between your vocal cords, but it's similar. It has a similar effect actually in vocal technique to when you use a fricative consonant like an S or an F. So it can actually help you to have better breath support if you sometimes practice using vocal fry. For example, you might sing on a oh or something like that. And let's say you've been having trouble letting your breath go, or you use too much breath when you sing. Vocal fry can actually be a good technique for regulating your breath a bit better and getting like a more consistent breath support. So I'm not saying you should sing with vocal fry all the time, but if you occasionally use it for vocal exercises, it's not going to harm your voice. That's actually a myth. And people who have told you that because you speak with vocal fry, you should get speech therapy or you should try to not speak with vocal fry, not necessarily true. Myth number 2 that I want to talk about today is that you should open your mouth wider when you sing high notes. This is a myth, and actually the opposite is true. Sometimes you do need to widen, but it's not to hit the high note, it's to modify the vowel. Because as you get higher, the way the vowel sounds that you're singing starts to change. And so as you sing a higher, let's say an O, let's say I sing an O, up here, you can't really recognize that it's an O. So there I might need to widen a bit to make it still recognizable as an O vowel. But that widening is not for me to hit the high note. So a lot of people misunderstand that as I need to widen as I get higher so that I can hit high notes easier. And actually the opposite is true. If you want to hit high notes easier, the best thing to do is to try to relax all these muscles through here and your neck to relieve tension as you sing higher notes, because what's helping you sing a higher note is not some outside thing that you're doing with your mouth or your face or your neck. It's actually just all here happening at the chord level through your vocal cords. What's happening if I widen too much while I sing higher notes is that I'm creating lots of tension, which spreads through my face and down into my neck. It can actually make it harder for me to sing those high notes. What you need to do is the opposite. You need to relax. You need to sing on narrow vowels like an oo or an o. And you need to try to relax these muscles through here in your neck. As you're going up higher and hitting high notes, you can even try things like holding the muscles to kind of remind them not to be too tense, but to relax. You can also try lowering the larynx. You can do that by trying to get a yawning sensation going as you sing higher. So generally, you want to do all these kind of things to relax and open inside around the vocal cords, not from the outside projecting by widening your mouth too wide. So that's myth number 2. The other vocal myth I want to bust today is something that I really hope will encourage all of you beginning singers and people who have always wanted to sing but think that you can't sing. The myth is that in order to be a good singer, you have to have a natural ability or a natural talent. You have to be gifted in order to sing. And if that doesn't happen from the very beginning of you opening your mouth and trying to sing, then you just can't sing. I've had a lot of students who have come to me who were told when they were a kid that your singing is bad, you need to stop singing, you can't sing, it sounds awful when you sing, all this kind of stuff. And people in childhood, when they hear that, because they can't naturally find the notes and they can't naturally follow a tune or learn to stay in rhythm or in key, they think, well, that's just it. I can't sing. There are people who can sing. There are people who can't sing. Well, that is a myth, people. Anyone can learn to sing, with the exception of a very, very, very rare number of people who are actually tone deaf. Tone deafness is a real condition, but it is very, very rare. So most of you who have been told that you can't sing, you have no natural ability, so you shouldn't even try, that's a myth. Please feel free to explore your voice. Please learn to sing. Most people can sing. So I hope you guys are encouraged by this video today. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. And also, if you're interested in receiving one-on-one coaching from me, you can check out the description below for a link where you can schedule a class or reach out to me in an email. I would love to sing with you, and I hope you have a very good day. See you next time. Bye.